Hey everybody, how's it going? It's StormeDegree 14. Today we're going to be reacting to a brand new style of video. It's actually going to be reacting to the Odd1out's video of making a show. Now, I know the Odd1out. I followed him for a while. I thought about making some of his earlier videos of reaction video, but I just couldn't find one yet. He was doing a lot of short stuff and not doing much based on his new show that he's made on Netflix. Which, by the way, if you guys want me to react to that, post it in the comments and let me know, because I could try, but I don't necessarily know how to do Netflix-based reactions, especially like with the copyright stuff. I think I could edit it so that I could watch it, like make it partially see-through or put a watermark of the title over it or something. But I just gotta figure out how to do that. But once I do, I'll probably react to it if you guys want me to. But for now, we're gonna be reacting to his video called Making a Show. Now, I'm excited to hear what James has for his show, actually, because I love his videos, so him having a TV show might be great. But who knows? With that being said, make sure to like and subscribe to the Odd1out. Make sure to like and subscribe to me if you like my reaction to his stuff. And let's get on with the video in 3, 2, 1. Hey. Starting up in 3.
You might be
Hey. In 3, 2, 1.
You might be thinking that me giving you advice on pitching a show is insincere or not applicable because of that. But listen, there was still a whole lot of work that went into my pitch for a TV show, and even with all my subscribers, statistically, I still got turned down way more times than I got picked up. If Netflix is just green-lighting everyone with a big sub count, then why doesn't I Did a Thing have a show, huh? Why doesn't Mr. Beast have a Netflix show? Oh, actually, he's doing just fine.
Yeah.
By the way, if you are someone with a lot of subscribers, don't just walk into a studio and say, hey, I have a lot of subs, give me a show, okay? Walk in and say, hey, I have a lot of subs and free merchandise for you, okay? Diversification is key.
Of course, James.
Networks like Netflix, Cartoon Network, and Nickelodeon, they're in the biz of making content for their platform and in turn getting you, the viewer, to watch said content on said platform, thus generating a perpetual money-making cycle that everyone, including you, benefits from. Now, the executives in charge don't have all the time to come up with every single show they're going to make.
Of Awesome Andy.
So they turn to the general public, open their...
Wait, what did that say? I want... Oh, dang it, I had it.
The general...
Hey, but James refers to the general public. He's more specifically referring to the public who have the opportunity to pitch to network executives opportunities heavily based on previous experience and needs. Okay, so it's an actual disclaimer, no silly joke. Sorry. But that's good to know anyways.
Public open their doors and will listen to anyone pitch them their idea for a television series. But even if you have an Emmy-winning idea, if you're not able to properly sell your idea and win over the hearts of the network executives, it's not going to get picked up and developed. Then your only option is to independently fund and develop your idea yourself. But what kind of a loser would do that? Stick around to the end of the video to hear more about my current Kickstarter, or click the link in the description. Alright, catch you later. And thus the art of pitching a show is born. You could honestly teach a whole class about this. Now, obviously, you can't just walk into a studio empty-handed. Alright, big idea. What if we do a show where there's a talking alligator, right? And he's like, yo, what? I'm a crocodile. You gotta come prepared. But also not be over-prepared. I was actually surprised to learn this, but going into the pitch room with finished scripts, turnarounds of your characters, and plushies will actually hurt your chances of getting picked up.
Oh, really?
The reason for this is because executives will sometimes like to change parts of your show, and if you already have all the characters and story mapped out, they'll not want to pick you up because they feel like they can't change anything.
Okay, I see. So, for example, so I would need to have a brief set of my characters instead of having, like, them fully fleshed out. Like if they need to be slightly changed, they can do so accordingly. That makes perfect sense, actually. Also, I love that he has the SpongeBob sky background, and as a reference to the Squidward's art class.
You're not even supposed to write any scripts until after you get the green light, because the executives have to approve all the scripts you make and the writers that you want to hire. So if you ever pitch a show, just be open for changes. which I can attest is a very different experience to what it's like on YouTube. What you do want to bring to the pitch is this super important document called a show Bible, and then you need to convert to that show's religion. The show Bible is a document that contains everything your audience needs to know about your show. In the beginning of a show Bible, there should be a 1 to 2 sentence description that covers the main synopsis of your show. It's kind of like an elevator pitch, but here in the biz, we call it a log line. I'll give you mine as an example. When James's parents moved them to a tiny desert town where eccentric scientific minds have been brought together to do unfretted experiments, James finds himself surrounded by the children of these scientists and the offspring of their experiments. The result? Unlike in his last town, James is no longer the oddest kid around. I don't know if the show's been out by the time this video comes out, but we kind of lost the new in town theme.
So is that your actual, like, so that's not just an example, that's your actual story? Oh, interesting. So that's why the talking alligator, and I wonder who this girl is. Interesting.
Like I said, the executives want to make changes. After the logline, you write a page-long backstory where you go more in-depth with your idea. Answer questions like, who are the characters? What are their goals? Where do they live? Just general stuff, because after the backstory page, you're going to write all about your characters. This is the part of the Bible where you can just go balls to the wall with details and description. Who, how, and why are your characters? What are their wants, needs, fears, flaws, likes, dislikes, and general personality traits? These are important traits to think about, even if
there's no success without a little suck. What? What?
If a specific detail isn't going to be reflected in the show. Like in my Bible for the crocodile Max, some of the things we said he liked were the rain, raw chicken, and laying on warm rocks in the sun. Now, I don't think he got to enjoy a single one of those things in the show, but these are the types of questions you have to answer to get the clearest idea of who your characters are. You should also include drawings of your characters. This can help show their personality and body language, but just keep them to doodles, because again, they're subjected to change. Next, there needs to be drawings and descriptions of specific locations that the characters spend a lot of time in. This will help show the overall world and tone of the show. And lastly, I know it's long, that's why it's called a show Bible and not a show pamphlet. You need to write out page-long episode ideas. Not scripts. This will show the executives what a typical episode would look like and the direction and tone you want to go with the show. Honestly, there's so much that goes into a show Bible. I'm really only scratching the surface. If you are genuinely interested in pitching a show, or even a little interested in cartoons, then I would highly recommend looking at other show Bibles.
Dexter's Lab, what is that? Oh, Kim Possible? And also the statues of, like, Star Butterfly, Aang, the Avatar. And there was one other dude with, like, a gnome hat. I didn't quite catch that. Hold on. Yeah, like this guy? I'm sorry, I don't know who he is. Be free to tell me and make fun of me for not knowing.
Or even a little interested in cartoons, then I would highly recommend looking at other show Bibles online for inspiration and how they should be formatted. It's pretty fun looking through older show Bibles and seeing the earliest versions of your favorite cartoons.
Samurai Jack,
this
Sailor
is what
Moon.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Bill were going to look like. Look, isn't that cool? Unfortunately, you can't just hand an executive your show Bible and silently wait for them to finish reading it. You also have to energetically and flawlessly pitch your show.
Commentary.
Executives listen to like 9 pitches a day. So if you're not selling your show with 110% enthusiasm, they're going to pass right over you. So you have to practice your pitch like your paycheck depends on it. Me and the showrunner I worked with, Ethan Banville, practiced our pitch so many times. We practiced in front of a mirror to our family members. We filmed ourselves practicing and then watched the footage, gave each other notes, and then burned the evidence. We memorized our whole Bible, but despite everything, the first time we pitched, I was still nervous. I had no idea what pitching a show would be like. We brought in our stapled Bible that we typed out on Microsoft Word, and I thought, this isn't enough. This Bible doesn't even have a spine. I still thought we needed to bring in finished scripts and character designs to show the executives how much thought we put into the show. But Ethan reassured me, No, the executives don't want to be overwhelmed with content.
Right.
But when we got to the lobby, I saw the group ahead of us pitching their show, and they had cardboard cutouts of their characters, and they were handing the executives custom plushies, and I turned to Ethan, we are so underprepared. When we got inside, we pitched the show just like we practiced 1,000 times, and then the executive told me that no studio would ever want to work with a YouTuber.
Oh.
Yeah, sometimes they don't even...
Well, damn, that was extremely rude.
Even wait to tell you in an email that they're going to pass. Sometimes they just get it over with right then and
What's with his face here? Why is his nose on the... I thought for a second he had 3 eyes. No, that's his nose. I'm sorry, I know this is a serious moment, but I love the silly animation.
There. So, you know, not the best confidence boost for your first pitch, but we kept on pitching, and we kept hearing a lot of no's. And if you ever pitch, get ready to hear that response.
Got it.
Everyone in Hollywood has a story of being turned down by everyone, and then finding the right home for their idea. And sometimes really talented people work for years on an idea, and it goes nowhere. So the fact that I was even able to make something and it didn't get canceled, I'm incredibly grateful for.
Yeah.
But getting a show greenlit is not the only way to get it made. You can always put in the work and develop something yourself. No, you won't have a network backing you with tons of money, but if you truly believe in your idea, you should at least put something out for the world to see and over time build your own audience, and then, who knows? Maybe even sell it to a network.
Yeah.
But not the one who said they never work with a YouTuber. They're horrible.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all the time I got. I gotta get back to watching Oddballs streaming October 7th on my Netflix.
Oh, October 7th.
Ad time. Hello, this is James, and I'm here to show you my most exciting project yet, these AR puzzles. After my last 2 Kickstarter campaigns, we wanted to switch things up and give you an immersive experience. We took everything you love about a normal jigsaw puzzle and elevated the experience by making brand new, never-before-seen artwork.
Oh, these are beautiful puzzles.
And we printed it on these custom-cut pieces. I mean, like, this is in the puzzle. This is a piece in the puzzle. My new app teleports you into the puzzle world with a series of custom-made animations.
Oh, wow!
Just download the app on your phone, scan the QR code, and watch the puzzle come to life.
Oh, really? I didn't know he had that. That's really cool.
But this could be your grandma's new puzzle. When was the last time you called her? And if puzzle building wasn't hard enough,
believe it or not, last
you
week,
can now
James.
do it right beside me with my new AR coaster. Someone put it in my hand, please. We created 3 different puzzles, each with their own unique set of animations and levels of difficulty. The puzzles come in 225, 300, and 450 total pieces, so you have a variety of options for how long you want to build with me each day. So please head on over to Kickstarter and back my AR puzzle project today.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
Thank you all for watching this video about what it was like pitching a show, and be sure to tune in to Netflix on October 7th to watch the world premiere of Oddballs. It was just, you know, something that I've been working really hard on for the last 2 years, and I'm glad that it's so close to being done. I think the next piece of Odd1out content that's probably going to come out is Oddballs. So that's exciting. Everyone on the team has been working really hard on this project for the last 2 years, and I'm so glad that you're finally able to watch it. It's coming out super soon, and I don't think it's hit me that it's real, you know? Big thanks to my YouTube team who worked really hard to get this video out. It's gonna be crazy once Netflix is over. I'll have all this free time. I don't know what to do with myself. And with that, please be sure to check out Oddballs streaming later on October 7th.
Absolutely. Wow, that's really cool. That was actually really amazing. It was a good job. That's amazing for James. So you worked 2 years on this stuff? This stuff looks really good. That's really impressive with this AR puzzles. It's really interesting. Like the fact that like they have a puzzle that when you scan it becomes an AR system, that's really impressive. Yes, I think you did a great job, honestly. I learned a lot from that. Because, honestly, I know back then I kind of wanted to do something similar. I had an idea for, like, little characters. But, honestly, I never really got into it afterward. I mean, my little rabbit character that I have on my channel is actually one of those characters. Like, he has a bunch of different rabbits that are, I mean, yeah, they don't. Oh, no, all right, I'll get into it. So my other rabbit characters, besides my blue one, which is my main character, there's a bunch of them that are different colors, and they have different personalities based on what color they are. Well, it's not based on what color they are, but they have different personalities. So it's really actually pretty impressive what I thought of it. I really tried to think about each one differently and got inspiration from different ideas. So if you want to see some work of it, I think I have some actually. So I actually had my older sister make the one for my channel because she's better generally at art than I am, but I definitely made the character and definitely refined him and made plenty of concept art. She just used her own skills to really make it beautiful. So I laid down the framework and she built it. I'm the architect, she's the builder. But enough about my stuff. What the hell am I talking about? James. He did a great job. And I actually really impressed and really excited to see his Oddball show. I will definitely be watching that. And I'm definitely going to try and make sure that I know how to record Netflix stuff so that we can watch it. I don't think OBS actually allows that. So that could be an issue. I might figure something out, so I'll let you guys know. With that being said, I hope you guys loved the reaction. I loved this video a lot. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to go support James first before supporting me, because he needs more support now than ever. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!